Hey guys, how are we doing? So it's Crypto Insight UK here, bringing you another YouTube video. So we're going to just jump straight into it today. I'll give you a brief overview of everything that's going on, what I see in the charts. So we're starting off with Bitcoin on the daily, obviously. Let's have a recap of what's gone on. Obviously, we triple bottomed or double bottomed, really. Boom, boom, out we came. Nice recovery, great V-bottom sort of formation recovery here. And what's happened in the last days, we'll get into it now. Everyone, I think it's really important to not look at social media at times like this. If you've got an understanding of how charts work or how cryptocurrency works or Forex or anything like that, you'll understand that nothing goes up in a straight line. As you can see, all the way, look at the whole history, even just off this retracement cycle of this, where we've come out of this bottom, we've pushed up, we've retraced, we've found support, we've pushed up, we've retraced, we've pushed up, we've retraced, we've pushed up, we've retraced, we've pushed up, we haven't retraced yet. And everyone's crap in the bed because, well, I'm going to go on to XRP and Ethereum and other things in a minute. Everyone's crap in the bed because we've got a bit of a retracement. This is good. It's what we want to see. And I'm going to show you some things with the RSI in a minute. Let's just get into Bitcoin on the hourly first. So this is actually a really nice, healthy retracement to this point. So we've pushed out above the 50k, which held us down for a very long time. Amazing. We've come out 52,000, topped 52, and then look what we've done. Look what we've done. It's almost perfect, guys. We've had the sell-off. Yes, it came fast. It shocked a lot of people. But look, we've come right to the point that was holding us down as resistance. It's perfect. It's a lovely retracement. Lovely, lovely, lovely retracement. As long as we hold these levels, and even if we come for a deeper retracement, it's not the end of the world. We haven't had a deep retracement for a little while. I don't think it would be the end of the world to see a deep retracement. Obviously, it's easier and feels nicer if we do stay at these higher levels, but we could always retrace further down. If we were to retrace further down, obviously there's a few points down here where you could say there's weak resistance that could be flipped into stronger resistance, like where there's a lot of buying and selling pressure here, like where the candles are quite grouped up, so you could be looking like here. But I'd probably be looking for around this sort of level, 46,500. But do I think that will happen? Honestly, not really. Not really. Depending on what happens today. So Bitcoin's a bit of a dodgy one today. As we all know, goes live in El Salvador today, 7th September. Legal currency, legal tender there now, as of today. So what could that mean? Well, we've seen Michael Saylor tweet yesterday saying if everyone should buy $30 of Bitcoin, and this is inspired by Blockchain Backer, and he's right. It's like when you look at the charts, and this is one thing that you should always take into consideration if you're in cryptocurrency, and that is that whenever anything seems really good, just be prepared for it to be not so good, okay? Always the same. Always the same in crypto. Doesn't mean it is definitely going to be bad. Just means mentally prepare yourself for it not to be all Guns N' Roses, I was going to say. But that's not the right turn of phrase. I can't think of the right turn of phrase. My mind's actually jelly today. I'm having one of those days. But basically, if it seems too good to be true, then it probably is in crypto. But yeah, basically what Michael Saylor said was everyone should buy $30 worth of Bitcoin. This is retail, like he tweeted it out in solidarity to support El Salvador, because El Salvador are going to be airdropping whoever in their citizens wants $30 worth of Bitcoin. They're going to airdrop it to them. So their treasury is now 400 Bitcoin or something like that. And the thing that Blockchain Backer said, which is a very good point, is Michael Saylor setting up to dump his Bitcoin on people. I'm pretty sure he moves some into another holding company where it can't be taxed by the SEC, so he could be looking to dump a bit, but I don't know, basically. The other argument for me is, though, he genuinely might just want people to buy Bitcoin because he doesn't like cash. No one really likes cash at the minute, so who knows? Who knows? Keep your eyes on today. It's going to be an interesting day. But going back to this correction, it was healthy. I'm going to touch on Ethereum, then I'm going to touch on XRP, and I'm going to explain why I think this is a healthy drop. Okay, so let's just go into Ethereum first. So we've had this major resistance holding us down for weeks here. And we've had the breakout. And what did I say the breakout target was? I said 4,000 is where we're looking at a level of resistance, because it's a whole number and people get them stuck in their heads as a... Or like anyone who's like new to trading is like, oh yeah, 4,000 is a great time to take profit, and put exactly 4,000 in there. So that's why 4,000 acts as resistance. Did we need a pullback? Yes, because we got a lot, way too far overextended from the 50-day moving average. Look at this on the 4-hourly. So what what would I expect to happen now for Ethereum? I'd expect this moving average to catch up. I probably would expect it to sit in and around the 786. I would like it to sit on top if possible, and the 50 data. So what I would like to see, it doesn't necessarily mean this is what's going to happen, is for us to retrace up here and we just zig but on here on top of this 786. The moving average, this moving average here will catch us up, act as resistance, and then start slowly pushing us up towards 4,000, and we could create like a nice little wedge formation between the 50-day moving average on the 4-hourly, and then we can look to break out 8. So that's the 18th of September that would be looking to complete. That's what I'd be looking for, and that shows us a nice strong support level here at the 786. That's what I would want to see for Ethereum, okay? We've had this wick down. We haven't really found a support here, but it looks to be oversold. I'm going to show you some things, as I said, in a second. So let's have a look at XRP. Same sort of thing. Everyone's crapping the bed. Oh no, it came back down below the 33, 35 cent range. Okay, honestly, would I want it to stay above there? Yes. But is this the end of the world? No. It's found support at the minute at a recent swing low, and doubled up with the 200-day moving average on the daily, which is fine. It's fine. It's not bad at all. One thing I wanted to draw this back to and show you a representation. So we've been stuck under this resistance level for a long time, like months, because you can say we're down here, we're still underneath the resistance level. I'm going to take you back to this zone here, where we were stuck down in here for a long time. And then we had like a pump and it broke these resistances, and it's the first time these resistances, I know it was a day, it was a wick, it's the first time these resistances have been broken in a long while. And yes, then we came down, we recorrected, and we still found a little bit of an issue there, but then we came down when we got towards that resistance again, and we smashed through it. So what I'm basically saying is, people who have had like shorts on XRP, their positions yesterday were liquidated, going through that 133, 135 level. All their positions yesterday were liquidated. So that means there's a lot less selling pressure on top of XRP. That's just my opinion. So I think it's going to be a lot easier to have another go and get up above here when we have another go at it. Whether that comes today, tomorrow, this week, next month, who knows? Who knows? What would I like to see for XRP? I would like to see a bounce, and I would like to see us try and reclaim that for the daily. One other thing that I do not really want to see on the daily is a completely red engulfing candle like it is at the minute. So I would like to see us push at least up to around 133 or 131 at the very least, because then we've got at least some buying pressure back in, okay? We could see a few days of correction though. I wouldn't put it out the question to come down to like 121 and then move out from here. Like that's not out the question, okay? But don't shit the bed basically as soon as you see a red candle, because it's not the end of the world. I'm going to show you now on the RSI what I see. So let's put the RSI in here. So if you see yesterday, when we were ripping, we really were ripping, it was great. 142 was the highest we got to, but look how overbought we are on the RSI. But now look in contrast, we've had this sell off today, bang, and we've come right down to almost being oversold. Fantastic, because now we've got all this room to pump up again. Because when you're up here, where can you go? Nowhere really. You don't often get much higher than this. Here was the last time we got higher than that. So it's a positive for me. I'm going to show you it on the 4-hourly. Same sort of thing. Brilliant, brilliant. We're right. We're way too high up here. We're way too high. So this sell-off is brilliant. If we could bounce off the 50 like RSI area for the 4-hourly, we're looking great. I was going to say golden for continuation. I've been listening to CoinsKid too much. What a boy. Shout out to CoinsKid, by the way. He's a G. Sending me a DM on Insta yesterday. I rate that from you. Changing people's lives. That's what we want to see representing the UK. But yeah, we bounced off this 50 on the RSI. That's awesome. That's awesome. So don't panic. Just don't panic. It's what we needed, a correction. We needed a correction. It's brilliant. It's brilliant for the RSI. Now we just need to find a strong level of support. Then we move out from this area. And that is basically everything I've got to say to you today, to be completely honest. Let's have a look at the total market cap. We are coming back up towards that all-time high. Okay, we have corrected down a bit further. If we can get a daily candle close above this level here at the 2306, then we're looking good. Total altcoin market cap it's really close. It's really close. But look how many green candles we've had without any red. I wouldn't be too surprised to come all the way down to here and then push out again. I wouldn't like to see that because it's not easy. It's not the greatest thing to watch. But we could also come down to that level there. This swing high 1.22. But again, we could just have a day of correction and then push on. We don't know what's going to happen today with Bitcoin. My eyes are on Bitcoin today. To be completely honest with you, what's going to happen with Bitcoin? What's going to happen with El Salvador? That's where my focus is going to be. With all that being said, guys, that is the end of my video for today. I'd love to know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think El Salvador and Bitcoin is going to be good or bad for the crypto market is the question. I think long term it's going to be decent, but in the short term, who knows, is the absolute completely transparent answer. I hope we don't see Michael Saylor dumping on the market, because if we do, it's going to be alarm bells. But if we don't, we could absolutely rip, no joke. We could be flying. So let's see. We've got a lot of positives around the corner, especially for XRP. So keep your eyes on XRP, is my other opinion. I honestly think XRP is fueling up to absolutely rip. If you haven't watched my TikToks, like, how have you found my channel? But yeah, XRP is fueling, and the higher we get before a settlement, the higher we're going to go, in my opinion. We can organically get up to 190 plus. We can get up towards all-time high. If we break this 190, we're going up towards all-time highs anyway, in my opinion, just because of the formation that it's going to show us. And then once we do that, if we're still in the lawsuit and then we get a settlement, wow, you're going to see fireworks, honestly. But until that point, guys, don't panic. Have a plan. And also, that's one other thing. Yeah, when we do start ripping, we are going to rip real quick. So make sure you have a settlement plan. Well, yeah, technically, but a cash out plan. Make sure you have a cash out plan. Take some profits off the table if we start hitting these numbers. You never know what's going to happen in crypto. And as soon as we start ripping, we're out of the lawsuit. The whole sentiment's going to change. Everyone's going to be talking about XRP. You might even get to a point where you're walking down the street and people are talking about XRP. I honestly do believe that. I honestly believe everyone you know who's slightly involved in any kind of finance is going to be saying, "Oh, is it now the time to buy XRP at $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10?" They're going to be going, "Oh, it's the best investment ever. It's going to change the world." All this, all that. Just make sure at those sort of prices you take a bit off the table. Take a bit off the table. You won't kick yourself for it in the future. If it does keep ripping forever, it does. But if it doesn't, imagine what you're going to feel like if you had the opportunity to take some at 10, 20, $25, and then it comes back down to all-time highs. What are you going to feel like then? Really put yourself in that situation, and that's why it's always key to take profits. But yeah, I hope this helps, guys, and I hope you have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow on the next one. I'll hopefully try and get on a live soon. I've been super busy. I've got like a small company. I'm trying to get rid of it at the minute. My mum wants to run it, so I might teach her how to run it, but I just don't have any time to do anything. I feel like my time is just disappearing. I could honestly need a PA to just sort out my life. I keep putting it off, all the little jobs, and yeah, just doing too much crypto stuff, but it's not too much because I love crypto and that's what I do, literally. So yeah, anyway, I'll stop rambling on, and I'll speak to you all tomorrow.